We are back in After Effects, and today we're going to talk green screen and keying. So right now, all I have in my composition is just this background, and it's just a news-like, background like I show on the news. And then I have some footage, and this is like a movie file, and I imported it just like I imported anything else. I right-clicked in here, selected import, and just selected the file. I'm going to drag the file down. As you can see, this is a girl in front of a green screen. This is actually my niece, and this is a few years old. So the footage isn't the highest quality because it is a little dated. But it serves a purpose today. So here she is. She's just kind of talking in front of the green screen. The first thing I want to talk about is mask, because I haven't really talked that much about mask. If you notice, this bottom corner is sort of troublesome. It's not as even as the rest of the green screen, right? Well, what I could do is I could grab the pen tool, make sure I have her layer selected, and I can just kind of trace out that dark shadow. And once I complete it, it's going to make a mask. Now, obviously, this worked backwards. She disappeared, and I didn't want that. I wanted this to disappear. Well, all I got to do is just go down here under the settings, and under mask, select invert. Now you look, that's automatically taken out for me. Why you may want to do that, let's say for example that this wasn't a tight shot and I could see the room behind her and the room behind the green screen. What I could do is just go ahead and then draw a mask and trace around her to block out the room. Obviously invert. And that would solve that problem. Today, though, we don't have that problem. Why? Because our green screen and our shot is pretty tight. So I'm going to delete that mask. So here she is. And what do we do to get rid of this green screen? Well, what it's technically called is called keying. We are going to key the green screen. So in my effects and presets, I'm going to type keying. No, let's just try key. All right, there it is. It's key light 1.2 is what you want to use. With her layer selected, I'm going to double click the effect, and I get these options. The simplest way to do this is to grab this little picker under the green screen color, find the most neutral color of your green screen, and select it. And it will automatically get rid of the green screen for you. It looked like it did a pretty good job, but we can check that. If I select up here under view, let's go to screen mat. Yes, screen mat. Okay, so this is kind of showing us a gradient of the screen, the green screen keying. And as you can see, it's not perfect. We have this gray area, and that's because we have that shadow on the green screen. So what we're going to do is we're going to adjust our screen mat. In this case, blacks. We want more black, so I'm going to take the slider. I'm just going to slowly adjust to make sure it's nice and solid and black. At the same time, we want this area to be really white. So I'm going to go ahead and increase or decrease the white just a little. Increase the black a little more. So it looks like it's pretty smooth. I'm going to go back to final results. Now it looks pretty good, right? Let me zoom in. Well, if you notice, it's not as good as you'd want. Why? There's these little jaggy bits all around her, and that looks kind of bad. Well, how can we fix that? I'm glad you asked. It's very, very simple. With her layer selected, I'm going to go up to my effects, and under matte, I'm going to select simple choker, or of course, my favorite way of doing it, just come over here and type simple choker. Double click. It's going to apply the simple choker effect. All I'm going to do is choke the mat. What it means is it's kind of squeeze the mat in a little and smooth it out. So let's go to like 6 and see what happens. Notice the little jaggy bits? There's a lot less little jaggy bits. Let's go to like 7.4. Oh my gosh, there's like almost no jaggy bits. So watch, when I zoom out, it now looks like it's a pretty smooth map, huh? Okay, well, obviously I accidentally bumped her, so we're just gonna scoot her over here. Actually, no. I want to be able to see America. I'm gonna move her over here. There you go. Yeah, see, there you go. She's green screened. She's like a basic reporter. Just one final touch because it's bugging me. I'm gonna go to CC. Or no, I think it's levels. Levels, color correction levels. With her there selected, I'm gonna double click. And this is basically just opening levels like I would edit an image in Photoshop, only I'm applying the levels to her footage. And I'm just gonna pull that in slightly. Again, this is pretty old footage, so it's not as nice as I'd like. That's good enough. Alright, yeah, so there you go. That's basic green screening. Not too hard. Check it later.